Okay, everybody, what's up? We are back. Badger here, Syracuse Nationals. Today we are at the Cavalcade of Cars, 3rd annual Cavalcade of Cars, Syracuse, New York State Fairgrounds, Center of Progress building. This place is awesome. A lot of cool cars here. Obviously, as you can see already by what's behind me, this stuff is no joke. Let's go see what we can find. We are starting this one out with an absolute beast. This 81 Pontiac Trans Am, owned by Jim Miller here and his wife Lisa. Jim, what's up, man?
How you doing,
Thanks
buddy?
for talking to me.
Thanks for having me.
First of all, I just gotta say, wow, black and yellow are my favorite colors, so this thing jumps out immediately for me, aside from being just badass. Can you tell me a little about it? Like, how long have you had it?
So we've actually owned this car since 1994. Long story short, it was a hardtop brown 301 automatic, and now obviously the third time around, this is the third version of it. We owned it since like 1994. We were married 1 year. I convinced my wife that this was the best thing to do, and it went south from there.
That's awesome. I'm glad she went for that. That's cool.
Me too. It's got 814 to the rear wheel, which is not normal for 81. We custom made the hood out of 2 steel hoods, cowled it, a lot of custom ground effects, custom spears, Pontiac Solstice mirrors. This looks chopped because we added a whole nother section of doors to bring that point up and back. Custom rear metal spoilers, stretched them all back. It's on Air Ride, vintage Air AC. It's got Apple CarPlay, all the modern conveniences.
Crazy. I see that sparkle metallic paint on there.
That's actually modern classic from Dave Kindig, his sweet and sour that he used on the Ranchero on TV.
Did Dave do some work on this car? Or?
No, we just use his colors. This is black coal black, sweet and sour.
Yeah.
So we use the same paint line, and he developed some wicked colors. As soon as I seen the Ranchero on TV, I'm like, that's the color I want.
Very cool. Appreciate you talking to us, man.
We look forward to seeing you at the Nationals.
Come check this car out, Syracuse Nationals 2024. See this absolute beast in person. This thing is nuts. All right, everybody, don't forget, July 19th through the 21st, 2024, Syracuse Nationals here in Syracuse, New York, on this whole New York State Fairgrounds. This is just one building, all right? We have the whole New York State Fairgrounds that we fill, 7,000 plus cars, 90,000 people over the weekend. Get your tickets now, SyracuseNationals.com, camping registrations, car registrations, the whole weekend. Come have a blast. Let's go. Okay, so here we go, something really unique, something that you don't see every day, you might not see every day at all the car shows, but we have these guys at the Syracuse Nationals. They're also here today at the Cavalcade of Cars. So good to see him. My boy Shane here from Syracuse Classic Bikes. Shane, what's up, man? You got all these bikes, you got the whole group. This is just wild, man. It's really cool to see. Can you tell me a little bit more about like how you guys got into this?
Every customizer, every hot rodder, every biker out there, this is what they started on, doing these bicycles.
Right.
This was their first means of transportation, their first means to customize it.
Absolutely.
So it was only made sense to bring us in and get the reaction from the crowd that we get. When they're walking by $100,000 cars, to see their childhood bikes,
right?
And the stories.
Imagine, yeah. So they see these bikes and they're like, hey, that's the bike I grew up riding at the same time with the cars that they were driving in with their parents.
It's a perfect, it's the perfect match,
perfect
you know.
match.
Everybody comes in here and shares their stories, you know. It's awesome.
How many members are in your like group or your club?
We have like 470 active group members.
Okay.
Regular members in our club that do our rides, we get 24, 30 people ride, you know, average ride 17.
Is it kind of like car club vibe where you like have like weekly or monthly meetings?
We do monthly rides twice a month on Wednesdays, every second Wednesday. And it's just like any club, man. There's the camaraderie. Everybody in here has something to offer.
Right.
You know, it's great.
Like your favorite bike of all time. What do you think? You got something in mind?
Man. I'm prejudiced, man. I'm gonna go right here with my 91 GT Performer that dresses an 87, man. That thing is, that's mine.
I definitely was riding on stuff like that when I was a kid. And when you're a kid, you don't, like I'd hop off at my friend's house and lay it down in their yard, and you know what I mean?
We like those too.
Right. And now it's like, man, I wish I had kept those bikes. I wish I had and kept them clean. All right, man. Well, I appreciate talking to you.
All right,
This is
brother.
really cool stuff. Tire fell off. Oh my God, hurry up, run. Got any low riders over here? Any Impalas, anything? No? What are these bad boys? Nah. All right. Thanks, bud. Thank you. Bye. No, I don't know. I don't have time to look at them all, even though I want to, but I'll just do the 15. You guys don't know this, but I am a big collector of Hot Wheels. Thank you so much. Especially low riders. So low rider Hot Wheels are my favorite. I had to pick some of these up. These are, I don't find these every day. Look at this Impala. Gotta have that. This is my vibe right here. I can't get enough of these. So if anybody's got any low rider Hot Wheels, send them my way. I'm all about these bad boys. Look at those. They're just too cool. Okay, you know what it is already. We are back with yet another lowrider video. I could not walk past this car and not stop and check it out. I'm here with Mike Recor from Liverpool, New York. This is his 72 Cadillac Coupe de Ville. This thing is badass, as they all are. I can't get enough of these cars. Mike, what's up, man? How long have you had this thing? It's just...
The car, all original, about 7 years ago.
Okay. So you started from scratch and did all the work?
I did, well, I know people that did the work.
Right.
I do what I can.
Right.
My buddy down in Pennsylvania, LC Hydraulics, did the hydraulics for me.
Yep.
And then Dirty Rats did the upholstery. But I did the fur, I built the rear deck, did all the finish work in the trunk.
That's awesome. Obviously, we can see that this is unique, but is there anything about this car that maybe somebody might not know just by looking at it?
No, it's just you can't find them. They're hard to find. They're becoming popular once again.
Right, for sure.
But you can't, they're hard to find parts. But when you can find them, it's well worth getting into a car like this.
Yeah, I love these wheels, man. I love the whole vibe of this car. I love the green. It's just too awesome. One of the things we're trying to do, we're trying to bring a lowrider section to the Nationals. I'd love to have a big group of these guys there. It looked really cool. Everybody up on three wheels. I think it would attract a lot of attention, something new for everybody to look at. Maybe we'll see this thing in 24. Thanks, Mike. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yep. Another cool element that we have at the Syracuse Nationals, which we found here today, the Cavalcade cars, the pinstriper element, very cool. This is an extremely delicate craft, I guess you would say. A lot of detail, it takes a lot of hand control, a lot of steadiness of the hand. Brian the Brush here, Brian, by the way, spells his name the same way as me with an I the right way. The other way, you just want to be Ryan, remember that. So, Brian, what's up, man?
How are
nice
you?
talking to you. Thanks for
Pleasure's mine.
having a conversation with us.
I got started. My old man my old man worked on race cars and hot rods and stuff. My shop outside of Rochester will be 45 years old in June. I've been doing this since 1979.
No kidding. So, since I was one.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you. I've been organizing and participating in charity pinstriping events for probably the last 25 to 30 years. My theory, like those of most of my peers, is that we've got a kind of a fun way and almost an easy way to earn a living. So it's our way of putting something back into the system, you know?
Nice, that's cool. If I wanted to start from scratch and I've never done this before, what would be the first thing I have to do, obviously, aside from
Probably
buying a
go to
brush and
college.
buying some paint?
Go to college and be a lawyer or a doctor instead.
Yeah, instead, yeah.
The best way to learn is like anything else, is by observation and seat time.
Right.
When I would teach people how to pinstripe, or at least give them some direction, we always told people to start working on glass, because glass is the toughest surface there is to stripe.
Yeah.
And once you get that down, well, then you go to work on a car or a bike or a panel art piece. It's a breeze.
Is there a way, if you make a mistake, to erase it?
Yes.
Or do you have to just, okay.
Yeah, you can. It depends. Traditionally, since going back in the 1950s, everybody has pinstriped with oil alkyd enamels. Usually one shot was like the big name in the business.
Right, yeah.
In recent years, More people are striping with urethane. It's a little less forgiving in terms of being able to wipe it up because A, it dries faster. B, chemically, it bites into the surface faster, which can be advantageous unless you have to remove something, you know?
Cool.
We'll literally get like a $100,000 custom-built bike to come into the shop for paint. Something I'll never be able to afford.
Right.
And even if I had the money, I wouldn't spend it on a motorcycle.
Right.
But I get to play with other people's really expensive toys.
That's cool, man. Very cool. All right, Brian. Well, I appreciate you taking a minute to
Pleasure's
talk
mine.
with us. Everything we've seen here looks totally awesome.
Cool. $10 you can have your microphone back.
Yeah. $10. All right. Very cool, man. We appreciate it.
No,
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
All right, we're ending this thing the same way we started it. Cavalcade of cars, 2020, blah, blah, blah. Why am I screwing this up? I need a beer. All right. This badass Trans Am. Don't forget to see this thing at the Nationals. July 21st. Nope. Do not forget Syracuse Nationals, July 19th through the 21st of 2024. Thank you to the Cavalcade of cars. There's a ton of stuff here today. We didn't even scratch the surface with the stuff we could have showed you. We could be here for hours checking this stuff out. So make sure you check us out. Follow these YouTubes. Follow this video. No, don't follow this video. Like this video, share this video. A lot more to come, a lot more cool stuff going on. We got a ton of things coming your way. Make sure you check us out. Thanks to Jim and Lisa Miller for letting me check out this car. We can't wait to see this thing in Syracuse. See ya.